everybody, and welcome back to the stream as we gear up to kick off this Season 2 recruitment race for the Truck Series Palmetto Racing League. Thank you for taking the time to join us again as we get started. Sorry about that. Still in the middle of getting things set up. We had a couple of extras join us for the race this afternoon for the Truck Series. Pretty good turnout, I would say. As far as actual league members go that participated in the recruitment race, we had Aaron Vogt in the 22 truck, and TJ Zachary, and I do want to take a minute to correct something from an earlier stream. I had mentioned earlier in the Cup Cars Championship that this lap was going to be 30 races. I had gotten my information twisted up. We're going to be doing 40 laps in this race as well. Only major difference between the Truck Series here and the Cup Cars is, what I had mentioned before. 2 sets of tires only, 1 quick repair, and I believe they started with 30% fuel in the truck. So fuel, tires, all of that was a factor going into this race. TJ Zachary there. Boy, that is a slick paint scheme right there. I'm digging the chrome wheels for sure. We roll in lap 2 of 40. A couple of non-members that joined this race. I think we had at least 5 actual people, aside from the AI that was involved in this race. So decent turnout. Considering promoting really didn't start for this recruitment race until yesterday. That's still a good turnout. We like to see that. Lap 4 of 40. Let's check out and see where Aaron Vogt is in the pack. He is up there in 4th position. They are battling it out there 2 wide, coming into the turn, or the dog leg I should say rather, and then the turn. Good pass, solid pass right there. That's what you want. It really is. And we're gonna see how much fuel comes into play with this one. 30% fuel in these trucks, maybe enough to complete the race. I'm just gonna be honest. We're going to have to wait and see how it plays out, see if we ever have anybody who runs out of fuel. That'll be a first for me. And we are under caution. Not exactly sure what just transpired. I'm going to put up our social media channels real quick. We're not going to take a commercial break quite yet, but I'm just going to put up so I can rewind this and see if I can find for you what happened here. Bear with me just a moment. Alright, I am back. I am going to be honest here. I'm not 100% sure exactly what triggered this caution. Know something had to have happened. I didn't want to have you sitting there for too long waiting, but tried to give us a little wider field of view to see what happened here. Focused on the number 14 there of Grant Reeve. I don't know if maybe it was something with this bunch that triggered it. It's really, it gets to be difficult trying to have eyes on the whole track here. And is that, no? Just had somebody run off the track, one hit the wall back there. Got control of it there pretty quick. Keep on rolling. Looked for a minute there as if they were going to go single file, and I guess they decided not to on that. Everybody looking good so far. Caution had already come out at this point. Oh, there it is. Yep, number 83 hit the wall, got spun out back there and hit the wall. Yikes. Looked like he smacked it pretty good, but for the most part, the truck's in good shape. Might have some minor front end damage, but as we take you back up front when we hit the caution here. Aaron Voten, the 22 truck, was done made it up to second place. Let's see, going further down. So it looks like TJ Zachary has fallen to the back or towards the back. He's definitely not up in the top 10 anymore. I think that was him when the camera panned out just a minute ago looking for that accident. That was him that was cutting across the grass. But it looks like he got control of it pretty quick. Go up front to the leader. There's the pace truck. That Chevy Silverado makes another lap. Should be getting back underway here shortly. While we're under caution, just go ahead and remind everybody again about our next recruitment race on Wednesday, 7 p.m. for the MX5 series. It'll be we have a green flag time of 7 p.m. Broadcast time will probably be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As we round out the coming up on the end of season 1, moving into season 2, the second week of September. We had a pretty successful cup race earlier today for the Gen 6 cars. Another close finish with our own Aaron Vogt there in the 22 and TJ Zachary in the 10. Aaron Vogt took the win home earlier today with the Cup cars. We're going to see if he can do it again with the Truck Series. He had TJ Zachary on his heels finishing second in that race. And I dare say that this race here is probably going to go similar to that Cup race. I feel like once TJ makes his way back up from where he's at the back, I feel like those two are going to be battling at it again. If you watch the Cup race from earlier today, they were really going at it back and forth, man. There were several position changes. It was a really good race to watch. If you didn't see it, you missed out on an awesome race. But no worries, it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel, so you can go back and view it at leisure. Another thing we want to mention, if you've been paying attention to the ticker, another major difference with our Truck Series versus the Cup Series. Under caution, the caution laps do not count. In the Truck Series recruitment races and starting with Season 2, the cautions will start counting. So every time they make a lap out behind that pace truck across that finish line, it's going to count. So that's another interesting factor, because a race could literally end on a caution, and whoever is in first place at that point in time, that's just who wins the race. So that should help spice things up. Pace car just pulled off, and we are getting fired back up the road. Got the number 20 in first position. Henry in the 1 car. We just had another spin out. Looks like that was the number 1 truck there that I'm not entirely sure if he got spun out or if he just lost control. What happened, but definitely went sideways there. I don't know. It should trigger a caution. See what happens. It may not. We actually had an incident in the Cup Series earlier today that I thought for sure was going to trigger a caution. Yep, there's the caution. But I thought the incident in the Cup Series was going to trigger a caution, and it didn't. So yeah, it was a great race. So if you missed out on that, you definitely got to go back and watch the YouTube video. It was a pretty awesome race. The more we grow in membership with actual members, the more interesting these races are going to get. And we're here for it. It's much more fun calling the action with live people than it is talking about a bunch of AI cars. And not to mention, you get all the cool funness of all these different looking paint schemes and whatnot. It looks like 22 there is going to roll off and take a pit while he's at it. Probably a wise idea. 10 laps in, adding some fuel to it, that could save him later on in the race. I think he may be the first of a few that actually took a pit. Looks like TJ Zachary is going to stay out for this pit. See him there as we pass through the turn. Let's check on the 83 and see where he is at on the track. He's toward the back of the pack, so Let's get back up front to sculling in the number 20 truck. He is rolling around in first place right now. 11 laps of 40, so we still got enough action left to go. We're not even halfway yet. 9 more laps from being halfway. And that was the start of lap 12. Pace truck should be coming off here shortly, getting this thing back to green flag so we can get back underway with the action. As they round this turn, they should be approaching the finish line again. Or no, I apologize, they are just in turn 1 into turn 2. Lap 12 of 40. Next weekend's race for the Cup Cars and the Truck Series will both be at iRacing Super Speedway. Was talking with some of the drivers earlier today, and this will be a few of them's first time at iRacing Super Speedway. It's a big track. Looks to be lots of space. Definitely going to be a lot like Talladega and Daytona, where it's going to be a draft track. You lose the pack, you're going to wind up getting lapped. You stay with everybody, and you should be fine. You shouldn't have anything to worry about, but staying with the pack is going to be important. Without that draft, then you're not going to get everything out of the car that you need to. And we are back to being green flag. See sparks flying there as they enter that turn. Lap 13 of 40. A couple of them getting a little loose back there toward the back. Single file into the turn for the most part. Got number 83 and 22 right there together. Keeping with each other right there. Oh, boy, he cut in deep there. No hesitation either. Yep. I saw that coming. Looks like he caught the front. Oof, golly. Got a couple of them involved in that one. Looks like he caught the front quarter panel of the 83 truck as well. Wonder if he's gonna take a pit on that one. I don't know. Front of his truck doesn't look too terrible. But then, comes the factor of fuel too. I don't believe he has hit the pits in any of these other cautions, so it's definitely something he's going to need to watch for on that. Otherwise, he'll have to pit under green. Take you back with the other drivers and see where we are. As they get lined up here under the caution. A lot of them are slowing down to let some of the others around. Let's see, our lineup looks like TJ Zachary has made his way back up to 4th position. Vogt is 2 spaces behind him in 6th. We'll see how that lineup changes as some of the cars that pitted come out of the pits. See if it changes anything. I don't think that it will per se. So we get our lineup work back out. That was a pretty nasty wreck there. Several trucks involved. Let's check back in with the 83 truck. He's just back there. Not sure if that's going to affect his positions or not. Give it a chance to update here shortly. Still showing him 1 lap down. And back up front with Aaron Vogt in the 22. TJ Zachary just ahead of him. I believe that's the 3rd caution of this race so far. Definitely have had a lot more cautions for this recruitment race than we did the Cup cars earlier today. Got the 29 there trying to keep those tires warm, zigzagging back and forth like that on the track. For the most part, everybody's single file. We got a few that's coming out of the pits, getting back in the lineup. Lap 17 of 40, so we're almost halfway there. 3 more laps from being halfway there. And we're on, I want to say this is the 3rd caution. I didn't foresee that. That was not on my bingo card for this evening's race. I kind of saw this going smooth like the Cup cars, the trucks, especially these model trucks. They've got slightly less horsepower than the Gen 6 cars, so to be honest with you, I'm not real sure what I expected, but I didn't expect this to have 3 cautions already in the first 20 laps of the race. Definitely an interesting. We got TJ Zachary and Aaron Vogt in the 22 and the 10 trucks. Neck and neck, looks like Vogt just passed him. And TJ is hot on his heels. Vogt steady putting a gap there between the two. Looks like he got a little bit of a boost there. Really shot around those two like they were just kind of sitting still in neutral. TJ Zachary's catching up. He is hot on his heels. In that Toyota Tundra. That is a good looking truck. Got your rear view there. Number 10, TJ Zachary. Got a nice gap there between him and everyone else. He's steady trying to catch up with Aaron Vogt in that 22 truck. Chevrolets, man, they'll put it on you. As you can see, the sun's setting on the track. Lights will be coming on before too long. I don't think we're going to need them, though. We're at the halfway point of this race already. Let's check in and see where 83 is back there. Started out at the back of the pack after that pit, and he's making his way up in position. '66 getting hot on his heels there. Holding his lines pretty good. Take you back up front, the Vogt in the 22. He has still got the lead going for him. Come into the turn there. Let's go for a little ride with the 22 of Aaron Vogt. Hear that throttle, he's got that thing to the floor, steady gaining on the car in front of him. Give you an out front view before we jump back to our regular view here. TJ Zachary's trying to gain on him. This is about the point of the race when tires are really starting to play a factor in the performance of these trucks, much like it did with the cars earlier today. And you get to a point where you gotta ease off that throttle some, as things start getting slippery out there and spin outs start happening, collisions. Gotta be careful how much you give it. 15 laps to go. We are going to take a moment here real quick and do our sponsor shout out real quick for helping make this possible. It looks like we're going to be possibly entering a caution anyhow. I see everybody's kind of slowing down the track a little bit. Yep, there's the lights there. So as we enter this caution, we're going to go ahead and knock out a sponsor shout out real quick, and we'll be back with you momentarily. Today's sponsor spotlight is for Working Man Outdoors. Real experiences, real results, real affordable. They're not here to sell you a fantasy, they're here to give you the real deal. Working Man Outdoors brings working class outdoor adventures to your level and your budget. Experience duck hunts with all the thrills, none of the fluff. Located in Southwest Louisiana, give them a call today and book your hunt. 843-919-0405. Working Man Outdoors, where hard work meets wild reward. And we are back with you under caution. Looks like Vogt in the 22 has moved up to that first position under this caution. I think a lot of the drivers ended up pitting. Probably reloading on fuel and tires. As I said, they get 2 sets of tires for this race, so that's most likely what's going on here. Freshen up the grip a little bit and make them next couple of laps count. Fresh set of tires really makes a huge difference, especially after getting, as we have about 17 laps into it, and tires are nice and worn. That grip and traction starts really phasing out, and that makes all the difference. So this would be a good opportune time to go ahead and hop into pits and get a fresh set of tires on. Could really help pull out the win here for somebody. Let's check in and see where some of our other drivers are. Got the 83 back there trucking along. TJ Zachary's back there. Just 12 laps to go. And they're getting in order now as we prepare to go back green. And let's see if Aaron Vogt in the 22 can add another W to his belt today. This will be his second one today. Took home the victory in the championship cup race earlier. We are stacked up double file. Should be going back green here momentarily. wait to see that pace car pull off. As they round this corner and come up on the finish line, he should be exiting off into the pits, and we should be back underway. Finish these last 12 laps out. And the pace car is off, and we are green. TJ Zachary in the number 10 truck. He is gaining. 83. Looks like he's moved up a couple of positions. And gaining on the pack there. Number 10 moves in for the pass. Too wide there, passing the number 66. 10 laps to go in this race. A little side-by-side action there. Two Toyotas battling it out. And he passes that one. I believe that was the number 25. Boy, he is really making up the difference here. He's gaining on 22 quick. 9 laps to go. Oh yeah, it's like he's just making he is making a point to catch up with the number 22 there. Let's see if he's going to be able to hold him off. That is an impressive bounce back there. Too wide as we enter the turn. He's closing that gap quick. 8 laps to go now. 8 laps. He is not letting up. Coming around to the outside. Closing that gap. Now he's going to go to the inside, bouncing. 22 is trying to block him, keep him back there. So we roll into the turn. Can we get enough draft to get around him? Got a close gap there. He's making his move. Moving to the inside. Enough to make the pass there. 22 is going to jump in back behind him. See if he can catch some more of that draft and get back around him for the lead. 7 laps to go. What an impressive comeback for the number 10. I mean, he was back there in the bottom of the pack. He just breezed by folks and made his way right on back up there to the number 22. He's putting a little gap and distance between them there. 22 is trying to close it. Five to go, and we'll be wrapping this one up. Steady putting distance between the two. 4 laps to go now as we enter the turn. Gap is steady growing there. Almost a full second behind him. Down to 3 laps now. Can TJ hold on to the lead? He's driving that thing like he's got a fresh set of tires on it. I'm thinking he may have hit the pits back there into that last caution when the majority of the other cars, trucks pitted. I think he pitted as well. Got him a fresh set of tires and probably some fuel. It looks like it's paying off for him. Down to 2 laps to go. Vogt's still trying to catch up to him in that 22. Is it going to be enough? I don't think it's going to. We're going to see. Coming into the next turn here. It's going to be 1 lap to go. Hit the dog leg and we're down to 1 lap. White flag is out. Number 22 is trying to close that gap. Coming up on some of the lap trucks here. And that's going to do it. TJ Zachary takes the win at Texas Motor Speedway for the Season 2 recruitment race hosted by Palmetto Racing League. What a race. Little different start to it than what the Cup cars had with the cautions. I definitely didn't expect to see that many cautions, but we got them. Still though, an overall really good race. Let's see if he's going to lay down some victory donuts. And there it is. Well earned win, well earned. What a battle. I mean, coming back from the back of the pack like that, back up to the lead, that is impressive. Kind of shows us what we got to look forward to when Season 2 kicks off. Well, that is going to do it for us this evening. We thank y'all for joining us again. Next race, again, just a quick reminder, is this coming Wednesday for the MX5 series. It'll be 7 p.m. If you're looking to get into the races and actually race will start at 7 p.m. with a short practice. It's looking like Concord Speedway is going to be the place to be. So the stream will take place probably about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be looking out for that. And we hope you